everybody. It's your friend Kevin. And today is Thursday, the 20th of October, 2021. I'm happy to be here. I hope you're happy to be here. Let's get right to the cards and the messages. Okay, so I'm using Radleigh Valentine's Angel Wisdom Tarot with images by Dan Craig. And today's card, which I pulled last Sunday for today, is the Ten of Air. In traditional tarot, this is known as the Ten of Swords. Now, air suit, sword suits, speaks of and to our intelligence, our upper thoughts or lower thoughts, what is in our mind, what feels our creativity on the mental level, ideas, challenges, stories. All of these things are linked to the suit of air or the suit of swords if you're in traditional tarot. So the 10 is a number of completion because the next in this series or in all of the suits is the page. So here we see a person, the seeker, dressed in a long blue robe, hooded, but the hood is down, it's not up, meaning they're facing what looks like a brand new horizon. If I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing flowers in the garden, trees in full bloom, and the sun with a beautiful blue sky. It looks also like there's either water and mountains in the very, very near distance right over here. But interesting, over here in the basket are the swords, the troubles, the strife, the challenges, the parts of our thinking that is no longer serving us, for which we have decided it is time to move on into this new paradise, whatever this new area is. The door is wide open, has been. So the message on the card really is the end of the situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or a melodramatic reaction to something. That will be the end of the reaction. Now, the Ten of Air is linked to the major arcana known as release. Radleigh that was traditionally called death. Radleigh changed it to release because it is the relieving of, the ending of, the releasing of a situation. So two things can be going on today. You may be feeling melancholy. That's a mixture of I'm excited for what's coming and I'm glad for what's coming, but I'm also sad that something's coming to an end. And oftentimes when we are traditionally faced with something that's difficult, challenging, sad, awkward, whatever that looks like, we put the excitement of what's coming, what's new, what's being revealed, or the unknown excitement of we can feel something big is happening, we're just not sure what. We oftentimes put that feeling, the elation, the excitement, under the feeling of the sadness. Because, if something awkward happens, terrible happens, challenging happens, whatever that looks like, could be a disaster, could be a death of somebody, could be the ending of a job, it could be whatever that is. We're supposed to, according to other people and according to what we're told and what we're programmed, dig into that, sit in that super sadness, which really overrides and cancels out the blessings, the excitement, the joy, and the fulfillment that is coming. However, what I've learned is to say this over and over and over. I learned it long years ago. There was a creative visualization lady called Jacques Quain. I don't think that was her name. She was an American woman. And I have my own thoughts about, what happened in the 80s. These people went somewhere on a course and came back as somebody else. I do believe in transformation. I went on a week-long training to learn how to be a yoga teacher. Weren't quite sure what I was doing. It didn't matter what the poses were. It didn't matter that I'd sweat bits of my body off for a whole week. I came back altered. Altered because I had lifted off this persona I thought I was and was embracing who I truly am, that authentic part. So this, I'm digressing. I'm going off on a tangent. It is possible. I'm not knocking or judging anyone that decides that, they're no longer happy being a Karen or a Ken, that they'd like to be known as Sununi or whatever. I mean, that's up to them. I'm quite happy with Kevin. Really, I can't think of another name, but I'm just using this as I'm waffling on, people. Sorry. So anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, the creative visualization and what I've kept saying from the 80s. This or something better now manifests for me for the highest good of all concerned. So be it, and so shall it be. This or something better now manifests for me for the highest good of all concerned. So be it, and so shall it be. We have to, if to step into the new, to step into the excitement, to step into whatever's coming, we've got to be able to make it great, glorious, good, celebratory for everyone. Because we're one big, huge unit of human beings taking up this planet. There's only a small part of us that are in this body playing this role until we ascend back into the larger piece, the bigger bit of what we're about to do. And so very quickly understanding, let go of something that you've done. It's a bit like you graduated high school. You throw the cap up in the air. You're graduating. You've got your scroll, whatever you're doing. You're walking across the stage. People are applauding. It's sad, but then you're going to college, or you're going on to a job, or you're going into something else. I'm using that as an example. Could be a job. It might be that, you spent 3 or 4 months complaining about this place and this job and this company and the this and the that and the other thing. And all of a sudden, here comes an opportunity. And you take it on your terms. The last day, can't wait to get in there, get this over, wrap it up, done. Same with a promotion. You've been safe in this job, doing the thing, doing whatever it takes, and now they're recognizing, saying, listen, you know what, you can run this show. Off you go. Opening a new business. You've got to leave your current 9 to 5 to go open a new business. Taking on a brand new role in a business. Not just owning it, but the owner says, I've got to open another unit and I'm putting you in charge of this unit. Have at it. There's a feeling of, oh my goodness, I don't know if I want to be I don't know if I want to be safe in this space or move on. I've been, I'm going to push over the side. This to me personally is about my journey with the spiritual side of things. I've said many times, I won't ever likely stop fiddling and faffing and creating with hair. That's my way of getting stuck into, whether you want to call it pottery or writing, or some people go running. My job, the way I actually earn cash, is the creativity of doing people's hair, meeting with them, greeting with them, communicating with them, and having basically a haircut and a chat. I love that. That's, I don't think, going to change. What I was missing and what was not happening, which is now on its way to making it, was joining the spiritual learning to create an even bigger experience. What I have to say, let go of, and I'm not sad about it, is this idea that sounds weird or that's a bit strange. For the longest time, they were separated. For years. I would say probably my entire adult life, certainly since 88. I kept this over here and this over here. Because the folks over here that we doing hair might think this is a bit weird. So I shoved it down. Now, no, not so much. only because I've got what I call the receipts. That is the evidence, that whoa, I can manifest it all. I've been doing this. I've been focusing on all the things that are great, and anything that's not so great, this or something better will manifest for me, for the highest good of everybody. This not so great situation, this, oh my goodness, not quite sure I like that, is showing me that it's not for me. That's the whole key of sharing this with you. That whole, oh, I don't know about this, is showing me, yeah, no, you shouldn't. Listening to the higher self, they're leading you on this fabulous way of being. But it took a minute. It took a minute to get there. All right, my friends, I've been babbling on enough. Have a great Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow, and I love you. Thanks for sharing and doing all that mess. Bye.